You're at a party, holding a drink and making polite small talk, when someone asks that inevitable question, "So, what do you do?" Instead of a quick reply, you feel a sudden wave of internal pressure. A dozen different answers start competing for your attention. Your current job, your 3 side projects, and that difficult subject you've been studying every night this week. Most of our social world is built on a set menu expectation. The traditional path is to choose one major in school, settle into one career, and stay in that single lane for decades. This approach works perfectly for specialists. They find a sense of mastery and security by focusing their energy on one specific field. However, if that one label approach feels restrictive, it suggests your internal drive doesn't follow the specialist model. Feeling stuck at that question is often the first sign that the standard social structure doesn't match how your mind processes interests. While this looks like a set menu, your mind operates like an all-you-can-eat buffet. You feel a constant pull to taste a little bit of everything the world offers. In psychology, this is known as a polymath mindset. It describes a brain that feels a restless hunger for new information and experiences, constantly searching for the next interesting thing to learn. This style of thinking has clear advantages. It allows you to pick up new skills at a high speed and grasp the big picture of a topic, while others are still looking at the details. This creates a unique advantage, the ability to pull ideas from 2 unrelated worlds and combine them. By connecting dots that most people don't even see, you can build unseen solutions. While this looks like a superpower from the outside, the constant drive to explore creates its own set of invisible daily hurdles. The first struggle is a simple math problem. Your curiosity expands at a rate that the 24 hours in a day simply cannot keep up with. One month you might be obsessed with psychology, but by the next month, that focus has shifted entirely to business, history, or the latest technology. As this timeline shows, your attention rarely follows a straight path. Before reaching the end of one project, your mind spots the next door. This creates a massive backlog of half-finished ideas, like piling your plate so high you can't possibly finish any of them. This leads to the second struggle, the physical feeling of being trapped when you are forced into a single, rigid path. Sticking to one career lane can feel mentally restrictive. This isn't a lack of commitment. It's a built-in psychological requirement for movement and variety. A polymath's first big challenge is managing a brain that demands constant novelty while living in a professional world that demands a single linear focus. The third struggle is how your set menu peers view you. To someone who prefers staying in one lane, your shifting interests can look like a lack of discipline or an inability to make up your mind. In reality, you are following an internal map. Each new interest is a logical station on a journey that looks scattered to others, but makes perfect sense to you. Then there is the fourth struggle, the realization of how much you still don't know. Because you explore so many fields, you become acutely aware of how vast and complex the world actually is. This creates a psychological paradox. As you learn more about different subjects, your total knowledge grows, but your sense of certainty shrinks. Finally, there is the label problem, the reason that cocktail party question is so difficult to answer. Your identity is made of many connected pieces that don't fit into a single professional box. You are too complex to be described by a simple job title. Society's demand for a simple label often forces you to choose between hiding your diverse interests or sounding scattered to your friends and colleagues. It's easy to feel a sense of guilt over a resume of disconnected moves or a closet full of abandoned hobbies. But these struggles aren't the result of a lack of discipline. The tension you feel doesn't come from being lost. It comes from a mind that simply has an overwhelming, undeniable desire to explore. You have permission to step away from the set menu expectations. You are allowed to embrace the buffet-style nature of your curiosity. The next time someone asks what you do, you can view yourself differently. You are an explorer who is still tasting the menu. That wide-ranging path is not a mistake. It is the specific process required for a mind that is trying to understand how the whole world fits together.